Effectively communicating with the law of attraction. I'm Brian Withers, empowerment coach, trainer, and author. Well, we know from the creative process that the law of attraction is the energy manager of the universe. It's kind of the mediary, if you want to call it that, between the thoughts that you think and what goes on planet Earth, because that thought energy, including your belief energy, is the energy going constantly to the law of attraction. Law of attraction then is finding energies that match and connecting you with them on planet Earth. And so you can see very quickly from that you want to be giving a very good signal to the law of attraction. And when you are, then what comes back is going to be very pleasing to you. You don't want to be giving this kind of energy to the law of attraction because what do they say? Garbage out, garbage in. So if you're giving it out to the law of attraction, it's going to give it back to you in some form in the physical world. You're going to have an experience that's going to bring that kind of energy, and you're not going to like it. And that's what I call the rodeo ride and the train wreck. So it's nice to know that we get to decide if we are going to be on that rough ride or it's going to be smooth for us. It's going to be more of a yellow brick road kind of journey. So let's look into this a little deeper here. So we know that we're going through our physical day in our physical body and our physical life. And these are all the things that are part of our life. Material wealth, health, loving relationships, friends, other people in our life. Could be some education, business, vocation, all the different facets of life. We're engaging in with them all day, every day. And as we do, we think about them. And as we think about them, then we want to make sure we have this kind of energy with our thoughts. So positive emotion is this, and that tells us that our thought energy is in alignment, and it looks like this. So it's positive feeling thought energy, even when things are not the way you want them to be in the details at this moment. It's all good because it's still contrast that causes asking and expansion. So at the same time you have an experience that's not the way that you want, the one you want is available to you to be receiving right now. But if you look and you start to react and you start choosing thoughts that feel like this, right? This, you're going to overlay these sad, gnarly, nasty, negative emotions on these parts of your life. Law of attraction is going to get wind of that, and when it does, then it's going to bring you something of equal value into your physical world. And that's why we get stuck in the negative feedback loop, because if we look at something in our life, some aspect of our life, and we don't like the way it is, and we talk about it in a way that we don't like the way it is, and we tell stories about it the way that it is that we don't like, that's all this energy, right? And that's going to the law of attraction. Law of attraction is just holding you in that loop. But if you have the presence of mind to know that, okay, I don't like this aspect of my life. I don't completely like it. Like maybe I like 40% of it and 60% I don't like it. Okay, so I can be emotionally focused on it in a way that I'm 100% emotionally satisfied with it, right? Which would require that you understand expansion, because that's part of what's going to allow you to remain 100% in a positive emotional place. Because when you know for sure the thing that you want is going to come in and replace the thing you don't want, then you're not bothered, you're not upset, you just, you're appreciative of the contrast, you're looking at the positive aspects, and you're keeping your energy all in this kind of place right here. That law of attraction is picking that up, and then it's going to connect you with the path that brings you together with the things that you want, and it replaces the things that you don't want with the things that you do want. whatever that is, whatever it is that you're experiencing that is not completely the way that you want it to be, then with the flow of this kind of positive mindset energy, high vibration, in alignment, all those words, they mean the same thing. You are inviting the path to replace the thing that you don't want with what you do. So maybe it's a job, and so you get your focus going so that as you think about the job you're in, you talk about it in good feeling ways for the clarity and the expansion that has happened and is on the way to you, for any positive aspects are there. You keep your energy all there in that good feeling place, and then you're inviting the new job experience that your inner being has set up to replace this one, all based on your experience, because your inner being doesn't set up anything, doesn't put things in place for you. It only understands what you want and then sets it up based on that. You're leading the show here, right? Your inner being's just hanging around with you and just hearing what you want and setting it all up for you. Pretty good deal, right? So we want to make sure that we're communicating with the law of attraction in this kind of energy. And in our waking hours, our conscious waking hours, we are in a constant communication with the law of attraction, both from our conscious mind and our subconscious mind, right? So you could be doing something that consciously in the present moment feels good, but remember, those faulty beliefs are still cycling back there in your subconscious mind, and they could show up at any time because they're broadcasting. They're on auto broadcast. That's why it's not enough just to feel good in the present moment and do things that feel good in the present moment. That's important to life, of course, but you got to head faulty beliefs right on when they show up. And you know what? Because there's negative emotion, that's your opportunity to directly talk with them and create some deactivation. And over time, as you do that over and over, as I talk about in many videos, then you deactivate them. And in the same process, you're activating the natural beliefs. So then you automatically are responding positively to everything. And then you can see you're streaming to the law of attraction is all that good feeling, high vibration energy, and that's just inviting everything in all areas that you want. See, there's no specific kinds of thoughts other than thoughts that feel good, but no specific words or no specific amount of time on any kind of thought or anything like that. Just moment to moment, and you don't have to keep track of it or anything like that in terms of, am I feeling good now? Am I feeling good now? Am I feeling good now? Just live your life. Just live your life. Take it easy. Flow with your life. And if a negative emotion comes, that's your signal to let it go, right? Because a negative emotion is like a fire alarm. If you respond to the fire alarm and you get on the move, you're going to be okay. If you are driving your car and you hit the rumble strip on the highway and you respond to that and get back on the highway, you're going to be okay. If somebody drops a hot potato in your hand and you let it go right away, you're going to be okay. But if you do not respond to the fire alarm and you do not respond to the rumble strip and you do not let go of the hot potato, then you are really asking for trouble. You know that in these cases, that's very obvious that you're asking for trouble. And trouble is definitely on the way, very close. But if you respond and you let go, then you're okay. You get right back into that good feeling energy. And that's what that deconstruction process is all about. I talk about transmuting scripts to talk yourself away from the negative feeling thought because you show it to be nonsense. That's all part of the deconstruct. And then you bring back in the thoughts that are really accurate and serving you about the situation. Again, it could be a job situation that you're in and some situation has happened. But instead of you reacting and being negative about it, thinking negatively about it, you look at it for how it's serving you. And it always is. The creative process tells us and shows us that it always is. So if you make that change and you shift from this to this, within a minute is a good idea because that momentum will gather between a minute and a couple of minutes, the law of attraction really starts listening in. I mean, if it's just a quick thought, and I call it the 10-second rule, because really, quite frankly, when you get good at it, you master your mind, you master your ability to think a good feeling thought from the creative process, right? Creative process gives us all kinds of great feeling thoughts that we can pull in to make those negative feeling thoughts the nonsense that they are. And so once you do that, then you are right back in your positive feeling energy, and you don't miss a beat. The law of attraction isn't listening moment by moment. It's a momentum thing. So if you do react and you stay there, that's when the law of attraction starts to pick it up. But if you just notice it and take the steps to get yourself back into good feeling perspective about it, then you're okay. You'll be in this energy, and that's going to be your broadcast. It'll be steady. And as you do that too, then of course you'll be deactivating the faulty beliefs. You'll be softening them. You'll be making them shrink down, and you'll be increasing the momentum of a natural belief that it will, once you get that dominant momentum there, then whatever happens in your life, whether it's wanted or unwanted, it's going to be easy to have the good feeling thought, right? And that's where you really want to get to, when it's easy to have a good feeling thought no matter what the circumstances are. You got the mastery going when that's happening. Okay, so just to talk about the creative process here a little bit. So that gives us all the good feeling thoughts. So if you do notice that you are looking at some aspect of your life, going through your day, and you're feeling these kinds of negative feeling emotions, then they're coming from the faulty belief, right? You get two sides. You get two sides where thoughts are going to come from. They're going to come from the creative process perspective, or they're going to come from the faulty belief perspective. And you know which side they're coming from by the way that you feel emotionally. And so when you get this feeling going on, it's coming from the faulty belief. That's an opportunity to deconstruct that on the spot and do some deactivating of those faulty beliefs, so that eventually, as you keep doing that and overlaying those negative feeling thoughts with new perspective thoughts from the creative process perspective, that the effect that's going to have over time is it's going to turn this to this. And now you don't really have that other perspective anymore. You just have the one perspective, which is the natural perspective, which is the one we came with. This old perspective just got sort of built up from humanity not understanding the truth of life, and so this got formed in all that over the many, many years. But we just want to get rid of this altogether. That just doesn't even belong here at all. And so that's what we're doing now. This is the awakening of humanity, to get rid of all that faulty belief stuff so that we just flow in our natural high vibration energy. So that pretty much wraps it up. Just to show you this image one more time, that a negative emotion is a friend of yours, just like the pain receptors are in your hand. If a hot potato hits it, that pain receptor tells you to let it go. The rumble strip tells you to get your car back on the road. The fire alarm tells you to get out of the fire. All very good friends to you if you respond immediately to them. But if you don't, then not so good, right? If you hang on, then you're sending that information, that vibration to the law of attraction, and it's going to match you up with what is equal to it. And you don't want to do it. You don't want to do that at all. You want it to match you up constantly with this. So effective communicating with the law of attraction has to do with your emotions. It's how you're feeling. That's the communication with the law of attraction. I know, from days gone by, and I suppose probably there are still people that think you can talk to the law of attraction through affirmations and whatever other techniques that people think about, but you have no direct word or specific thought relationship with the law of attraction. Your relationship in terms of communication with the law of attraction is simply your emotion. And so that tells you is you want to be very mindful and masterful of your thought choices as you go through the day, because every one you pick is going to be a communication with the law of attraction. And you have that choice. You get to decide. All right, so that is the message for today. Thanks for listening in. If you have any questions, leave them on the post, and enjoy your day.